The following is a production of Learfield Sports.
This fall at Finley Stadium, head coach Russ Huesman and the Chattanooga Mocs are defending their third straight Southern Conference crown.
Give every ounce of energy you got on every snap for 60 minutes.
Rep the C this fall with the Mocs.
On near side and hit it in the backfield. Breaks a tackle, 40, breaks another.
Hit hard, stays on his feet, the extra effort, and he's going to go in.
Picked off, it's going to go for 6.
This season, it's all about us.
Go play like Chattanooga. Go play like the defending Southern Conference champions. That's what you are.
Welcome to Inside Chattanooga Football with head coach Russ Huesman and the voice of the Mocs, Jim Reynolds. Inside Chattanooga Football is sponsored by Allegra, 24-hour relief from indoor and outdoor allergies. Coca-Cola, Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the world's largest Coca-Cola bottler. FSG Bank, a division of Atlantic Capital, proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics.
Welcome to Inside Chattanooga Football. I'm Jim Reynolds as we get ready for week 2 of the college football season. Chattanooga Mocs will be at home Saturday. They'll take on Presbyterian. 2 o'clock start time at Finley Stadium this coming Saturday. On the program today, we'll have highlights of the Mocs' big win over Shorter. Mocs with a shutout, 66-0 over the Hawks last Thursday night. Also on the program, soccer went on the road, ended up with a 0-0 tie against Morehead State. Volleyball team on the road at Dayton won some games up there. And the cross-country teams, men's and women's, both coming up with third-place finishes in their meets this weekend. Highlights of all those things coming up and more when Inside Chattanooga Football returns in just a moment.
Honoring all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. Every division, every sport, the Learfield Directors Cup. The prestigious award continues its reign as the crowning achievement in college athletics. To follow your favorite team, like us on Facebook, find us online and on Twitter. The Learfield Directors Cup.
There's nothing more exciting than watching the Mocs win. It's the result of teamwork and effort. At FSG Bank, we help our clients reach their financial goals. We have an experienced team of bankers who can help you, whether it's your personal finances or your business. FSG Bank is proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics. Bank in the right direction. Bank with FSG.
This segment of Inside Chattanooga Football is sponsored by Allegra, 24-hour relief from indoor and outdoor allergies.
We're excited. It seems like it comes so fast. It's almost like we just finished up and we're already back here, and it always happens that way, but we're excited. I think we got a good team this year. We've got our guys have worked hard this summer, worked hard in camp. We've got a great group of guys, and we're excited to get it going. Obviously, it's a new season. What's happened to us in the past means nothing, but I do think it brings a confidence level to our team that they understand they can win and they know how to win. We're excited to play Shorter. I mean, a team that we don't, we would have thought we knew a lot about just being right down the road, but we don't know a whole lot about because of the newness to their coaching staff. They've got new players, so it's a tough deal for our guys, our coaches, to try to, to figure out what we're going to see, both offensively, defensively, and the special teams. But, Shorter beat Southeast Missouri, who was in the OVC. They beat them last year. So, and they played a lot of good teams really, really well. So, they've got good players, and obviously we're going to have to be at our best to win this game. Well, I think the only difference in any kind of prep from Jacksonville State to now to Shorter is the fact that it's hard to figure out what to practice. When you play a team you're familiar with, same coaching staff, you can go back 7, 8, 9 practices and really start preparing. For us, it was hard to kind of say they're going to do this, they're going to be in this. So it was more for us, you know, it seemed like an extended camp in prep time because, you know, we were working on us and the fundamental aspect of it and working in generalities and not being as specific. So I think that's the only difference in playing at Jacksonville State or anybody that you know kind of what to expect and how you can game plan. They approached me about it, and I said I didn't want to do it, and they said, well, how about if we do this? If we let you stay in a hotel on Wednesday night, Thursday you make it game, you're at the hotel, you do all your meetings, you do everything there, you make it like you're on a road trip. And I said, well, if we can do that, I'm good to go. So our administration in UTC agreed that we could go to a hotel and that we could spend our Thursday prepping for a game like we would if we were on the road. And my only concern with playing Thursday games is I think if it's an unfair advantage for the home team because you know they're coming in town, they're staying in a hotel all day long. That's all they're doing is football, walkthroughs, meetings, pregame, you know, all that stuff. And I always thought it was an unfair advantage because, you know, our guys go to class on a Thursday until 1:50. They go to their 1 o'clock class till 1:50. You know, we're playing a 7 o'clock game. I just didn't think, you know, it's not conducive to that kind of environment, and that's kind of why I swore off. But they felt like it was important to have a Thursday night game, and I agree. And as long as we can make it game-like for us as we can, then I'm all for it.
This segment of Inside Chattanooga Football is sponsored by Coca-Cola, Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the world's largest Coca-Cola bottler.
Overall, I thought it was a really good weekend. We played some really good competition, kind of got our first tests from some good teams to see how we would respond. I think our best match was against Xavier. We beat them in 4, and what's exciting about that is that we beat a really big team and we weren't even playing at our best. So,
overall, it was a pretty exhausting game. Playing that many minutes gets pretty tiring, but as a team, I thought we played really well. We just didn't get the result that we wanted.
I mean, it was a pretty flat course, and with the first week of school and everything, I think it was good for all of us just to finish, and we finished well. We finished 3rd, so.
Things look good. Definitely got some things to work on, but overall it was a good meet and a good start to the season. Individually, I got 4th overall, first on the team, and you know, I improved about 10 seconds from last year, so it was exciting.
It was a good opener for the season.
This weekend we are going to Creighton to play Kansas, TCU, and Creighton.
We're playing UT Martin and Radford. UT Martin's Friday. Really excited to play them because we have a transfer from UT Martin, Ellie Myrick, so we gotta do it for her. We gotta win. We gotta beat them.
We love Mocs and Ben. It's our home course. We practice on it. Us seniors have raced there this will be our 4th year.
We're all excited to race at home. I think we'll probably rest up a little bit more than we did for Belmont, so hopefully the guys will be a little more fresh going in, and we'll give UTC a good showing.
This segment of Inside Chattanooga Football is sponsored by FSG Bank, a division of Atlantic Capital, proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics.
Ready to go with Mocs football. They'll go from the shotgun. McCoy the single setback. They hit each other in the backfield. Ball's on the ground. And who's got it? Mocs say they have it on the first play from scrimmage, and they do. How about that to begin the season? And Mocs bunch up 3 receivers left side on 3rd down. Benefield drops back, wants to throw in the flat, complete, 10-yard line, 5-yard line. Did he get in? Touch, nope, didn't give it to him. This might be Derek Crane time right now. Yes, Crane right up the middle, lowers the shoulder pads, gets in the end zone. Touchdown Chattanooga. 1 series, 1 touchdown, 6-0 Mocs lead. On left side, under center, drop it straight back to throw and sack back at the 9-yard line. Again, I think it's going to have to be quick tonight because UTC again, great penetration right up the middle that time.
The foot goes to the floor at that point.
They fake it to him. Benefield rolls out, puts it up in the air, complete, end zone, touchdown Chattanooga. You talk about throwing it on the run. There's James Stovall. Bradley starting quarterback? I know not. We've seen 3. Ball on the ground, recovered by Chattanooga. Again, a bad exchange inside, and I believe that is Mr. Davis Chianti, the Red Bank product, who comes up.
Held on a little too long.
Low play action, Benefield drops back, puts it over the middle, now in the corner, and it's complete. Touchdown Chattanooga. Caught in the end zone, and give the TD credit to Xavier Borishati. Rocco. Receivers in motion now. Dropping back, quarterback draw, maybe not by design, but then hit from behind and sacked around the 16-yard line. Receivers left to right, Bagley now the setback for Chattanooga. Benefield to throw, fade in the corner, up in the air, and did he catch it? Yes, he did. Touchdown Chattanooga, winning the battle up in the air, C.J. Board. East Hamilton pulls it back, puts it up in the air, pass complete, breaking a tackle, goal line, spins his way, touchdown Chattanooga. Mocs get in the end zone on the touchdown.
More involved, only 1 touchdown last year, touchdown reception for a Moc tight end.
Pass complete near side, and Bingo Morton brings it down the near sideline. Inside the 25-yard line, down to the 24 for a first down. Handoff up the middle, nothing there, going wide, finding running room, breaking a tackle, touchdown Chattanooga. Kyle Knowles with a touchdown run, and for Kyle Knowles, that's his first touchdown in a
Gotta love those big D tackles wearing single-digit numbers.
Back in a sack, a Zaxby sack, all the way back to the 20-yard line. Down for Shorter. 4th down, about 4. Shorter to punt it. Mocs get pressure on him and bring the punter. Tried to throw a pass up in the air. That pass is incomplete. Mocs have been close all night long. And this down and 10. Chattanooga at the Shorter 24-yard line. Handoff right up the middle for Chattanooga. This is Chris Miller, one of the other running backs that's kind of in that as well. Miller is from Hiram, Georgia, 5'8", 180. Red. First and goal for Chattanooga. Miller, the single setback. He gets the call. Miller right up the middle and churns his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chattanooga. Mocs eclipse the 50 mark. Right up the middle, 10. Single setback, gets the call. Miller again. Breaks it outside, turns the corner, breaks a tackle again. Finally hit out of bounds after a first down. Inside. He is the backup. He's going to keep, and he's going to get inside the 5 and close to the goal line. No indication. Oh, they gave it to him. They gave it to him. Shorter puts the ball up in the air, was deflected and picked off by Roper for Chattanooga. So another turnover by the Hawks, and UTC takes over on the Shorter 20-yard line. Trying to go wide as Roberson and cuts it in. Touchdown Chattanooga. Mocs get over the 60-point mark. Your final score at Finley Stadium, Mocs 66, Shorter nothing.
There's nothing more exciting than watching the Mocs win. It's the result of teamwork and effort. At FSG Bank, we help our clients reach their financial goals. We have an experienced team of bankers who can help you, whether it's your personal finances or your business. FSG Bank is proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics. Bank in the right direction. Bank with FSG.
Welcome back to Inside Chattanooga Football. Mocs get ready to take on Presbyterian. That's a 2 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. Mocs with their second straight home game. Joined by head football coach Russ Huesman. Talk about the debut of Alejandro Benefield. I guess it's his debut. Mocs performed well, won a game they were supposed to win.
Yeah, I mean, it probably played out the way it was supposed to. I mean, we had a better football team than they did. But they were down a little bit. They had a couple key players out, which hurt them a little bit and probably made the score a little bit worse than it should have been. But Alejandro had a good day as the first-time starting quarterback. It's not his debut. He's played a lot of football for us, but I thought as a quarterback he did a really nice job.
I'll say debut as starter. I'll go that way. And as leader, put it that way. He's been leading in the spring. I got it. Leading in the summer. It's different when the lights are on and people are keeping score.
Yeah, I mean, he seemed pretty calm out there and didn't get rattled at all. But, you know, for the most part, other than 2 or 3 mistakes, I thought he played really solid.
Yeah, a perfect game for him, and the fact that he did some things right and there's still some things you could get on him about.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the way it goes. It's never really good enough, to be honest with you.
You hold a shorter team to just 16 yards in total offense. I don't care who you're playing. 16 yards is an impressive number.
Yeah, I mean, we were pretty good up front. I think our kids came off of blocks and established a new line of scrimmage for the most part, and our defensive guys got after him pretty good. So. Pretty pleased with that. 16 yards, you're right. It doesn't make any difference who you're playing. You hold them 16, it's a good day.
Who stood out on defense, in your opinion?
Vantrell McMillan was the defensive player of the week. He had a couple sacks. I thought he played well. But, you know, it was hard because, you know, a lot of them only played, 14, 15 snaps in that game. So it was really hard to accumulate stats. But I thought Vantrell was very active. Justin King played really well, which was good to see, and we're expecting him to have a big year. So, they were all pretty good.
Isaiah Mack backs up Justin King. That's a pretty good spot right there, isn't it?
Yeah, but if you look at it, I mean, Taylor, Isaiah,
Reynolds,
and Justin King are all going to rotate. So they'll all get about the same amount of snaps week in and week out. It just depends who's got the hot hand, who gets more. But those 3 guys are all 3 starters.
We've talked a little offense, a little defense. Talk about Colin Brewer a little bit. Kind of a new guy, quote unquote, on the special teams. And I know you love special teams.
I do love special teams. Colin actually held for us and did a great job. And that was his first time doing that in a game. He didn't do it in high school, and we kind of taught him that trade there, and he's really taken it well. His first punt was really good. He's got a strong leg. Awful proud of Colin, and it was good that he got in a game like that. You know, it'll only get a little tougher for him too.
Mocs take on Presbyterian Saturday, so you move up a little bit. Presbyterian, a good team. You shut them out 21-0 a year ago at their place.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. They've played. I don't think people realize the league that they play in now, and it's it's Liberty, it's Coastal Carolina, it's Charleston Southern, and we all know how Charleston Southern and Coastal were last year. So they're playing great competition week in and week out. I think they're really good. I mean, that was a 14-0 game in the fourth quarter, and then we get the tip and the pick with Toivian to make it 21. So that was a ball game, and we don't expect anything other than that this year.
Presbyterian lost their opening game of the year. They went to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and lost to Central Michigan in their oopener. It was a game that was close early, and then Central Michigan pulled away kind of late.
14-3 at the half, and that'll kind of tell you, if at halftime, if you're playing with the FBS and the BCS schools, you probably got a pretty decent team because after a while they start to wear you down. I mean, they just roll people in, and really you don't have that kind of depth, and obviously Presbyterian doesn't, we don't. But it was a very competitive first half. I thought Presbyterian did a lot of good things, and then after a while, they just start pounding on you and wear you down.
Presbyterian is led by running back Darrell Bridges, a player who played at Ridgeland, and he's had a great career there, hasn't he?
Great career. He's done a fantastic job. And, you know, I saw him after the game last year and told him, you know, how good I thought he was. And he's a good player, and he's somebody that we're going to have to really defend well, or he can hurt you bad.
And I think he might be a little bit hungry coming back to his home turf. Like I said, played at Ridgeland, Chattanooga guy, was interested in the Mocs, you know, one of those kind of things. So I don't think he has anything to prove, but he may really take a shining to playing at Finley Stadium.
I think he will, no question. He'll come in ready to play. He'll play well. You know, watching all the film, he's done really good. No matter who they play, when they play, he's had a great career there. And you know, he was a guy that was for sure on our radar, and we took Crane, and so I think we are in pretty good shape too.
You'll live by that decision, right?
Yeah, I mean, I wish you could have taken them both, but if you can only take one or the other, you know, I think they're happy and we're happy too.
Mocs take on Presbyterian. That's a 2 o'clock kickoff Saturday at Finley Stadium. Final non-conference game in a long, long time for the Mocs. 2 o'clock Saturday, we'll have the pregame coverage on radio starting at 1 o'clock on the Legend at 96.1, and we'll have highlights next time on Inside Chattanooga Football.
Inside Chattanooga Football has been brought to you by Allegra, 24-hour relief from indoor and outdoor allergies. Coca-Cola, Chattanooga Coca-Cola Bottling Company, the world's largest Coca-Cola bottler. FSG Bank, a division of Atlantic Capital. Proud to be the official bank of UTC Athletics.